I think it's the kid put on a hell of a performance here in this guy's hometown. You're talking about a four-time. What? How many? I forgot how many championships.
5 divisions or something.
You're fighting him in his backyard. Everything was, set by design. I wish we would have got the 12 rounds instead of the 10.
2 more rounds, I know I would probably stop.
But again, Adrien Broner got away, and that's what he wanted to do. And I knew Adrien was going to throw caution through the wind, because like he always says, he's fighting these guys in their backyards, or at the time he was fighting a lot of those guys that he's got draws with. He was fighting guys that were being promoted by big promoters, and they were the favorites. So when you're going into somebody's backyard, you got to bring the dog out of you. I knew we needed to basically knock him out or destroy him here in Cincinnati, and it's very difficult. But let's give Adrien Broner some credit. He got up for it. He did train for this fight. Even though he's a 4 or 5-time world champion. He wanted to fight at 147 4 times. He wanted it at 47. He changed the thing with the 12 rounds to a 10-rounder. But he gave us an opportunity, so I'm very grateful that he did. So, if the fight would have been in Chicago, I think we would have pulled it off, But again, Adrien Broner is a great champion. Adrian Granados demonstrated that he belongs at this level. And the kid did it his way. He threw caution to the wind and went toe-to-toe with Adrien Broner. Now, if you think that was not a great fight, I don't know what's going to take to sell. I know the sponsors and the commercials should get some mileage out of it, because this is a fight. This is a classic. It's a good fight that Adrien Broner will not forget. He'll always remember Adrian Granados. Now, if he wants to make it again, we would love to take this opportunity. Here's the manager right here.
Even if he doesn't want to come to Chicago, which I know he's scared to, because don't nobody want to come to Chicago.
Neutral site.
Yeah, but let's go neutral site.
We can do it in the west side of Chicago. We can have the game makers make a truce. Stop
the violence, that's all. Now that I'm here, definitely please stop the violence in Chicago. It's bad when they talking about feds coming to your city. That's really bad. But no, yeah, definitely I want the rematch. I know he don't want to give it to me, but I'll fight him anywhere. Yeah, come on, bro. Let's do Vegas. Let's do Texas. Let's do LA. Let's do New York. Let's do wherever, man. Let's go.
Let's go to Mexico.
Let's go to Mexico. Vámonos. Come on, man. You can do all the Mexican jokes out there if you want.
George, given the circumstances you just mentioned and the fact that it was a close fight, was there any sense of urgency in the corner of the
No, I knew Adrien was going to do what he was going to do, because he has this tendency that when he's in somebody's backyard, he knows he needs a knockout, so I knew he was going to go for the knockout. He was going to try desperately to get it. I don't know what else he could have done. You're talking about a guy that's very clever in there, named Adrien Broner, so let's give him a lot of credit from preventing himself from the dismay that he would have faced if Adrien Granados would have beaten him here in his backyard, which we were all hoping for. I would have been happy with a draw. It was a great, entertaining fight. And, I thank Adrien Broner for the opportunity he gave this young kid to prove to all these pundits that he does belong in this type of level. We'll go back and work hard. Maybe something else will come up, and maybe we'll get another chance at him. Remember Joe Frazier and Ali, the trilogy there was great for boxing. Fights like this is what keeps boxing fans in their seats, I don't think anybody switched the channel, everybody was watching, hoping for the... I was there waiting for that thing, so I think it was great for boxing. It's a great fight.